everybody, Fairwind Cosplay here, and Happy New Year! For my first product review and video of 2019, I thought I would do a review of something that many of you have been asking me about on Instagram, which is the Fin Fun Mermaid Advanced Monofin Pro, or the AMP Monofin. As many of you know, I am Fin Fun's Northeast Ambassador for Mermaid Mania. That ends in June, so that seems like a far distance away, but it's really not. So I want to get as much in the way of mermaid tail reviews and monofin reviews in there as much as I can before I pass the torch on to the next mermaid or merman. So this is Fin Fun's brand new monofin, the Advanced Monofin Pro. There are some similarities to their patented Monofin Pro, but there are a number of things that make this one really stand out. As an ambassador, this was gifted to me with the October tail, the Fire Dragon, and I didn't get to use it until maybe about a week or so ago, because swimming and finding time to do things when you're a grown-up is very difficult. So let me first start off by talking about what makes this monofin different than the others. So it is still made of high quality, like dive grade neoprene. It has a new updated design in this pretty blue print. It has the Fin Fun AMP logo right here. And it has these cool rubberized tips that will help increase the longevity of your monofin, so it won't take as much damage if you're just swimming in the monofin by itself. I also think it's nice because it won't rub against your tail skin either, so it protects both your skin and the monofin itself. The big difference here, one of two big differences, is the new insert. So this is a new polypropylene plastic. Fin Fun says it's unbreakable and that it really would take a lot of beating to be damaged, if at all. So this new plastic insert is very rigid. It's much different than the flexible Monofin Pro plastic material that you find in a typical Fin Fun monofin. Because the material is more rigid, it forces you to kick harder, therefore increasing your propulsion and your speed in the water. Now, I'm a very powerful swimmer, and I actually found a very marked difference in my kick, but I will get to that in a little bit. So it does have a safety warning inside too, and the monofin also comes with a safety guide as well as to how to properly put it on, how to swim in it safely, and what skills you need in order to swim the dolphin kick in one of these. The other big difference, and this might not seem like a big difference either, is the location of the foot pockets and this center seam here. So a lot of people say that when they swim in the Fin Fun monofin that their feet can kind of slide all over the place inside the foot pockets. This problem is alleviated by this center seam here. So the same foot pocket neoprene material is in play, but it's cushioned on the inside. It has this nice kind of bouncy material in there. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a nice cushion on your feet, one. But the separation of a center seam here keeps your feet in place as you swim. So while my hand can cross from the seam to seam, my foot can't do that, and it actually increases the power of your kick. When I lent this monofin to a couple of my pod members during our last pod swim, Mermaid Aqua said that this monofin actually alleviated a big problem that she has in swimming with monofins. Because she has high arches, she finds that she experiences a lot of discomfort when swimming in a monofin and that her feet move. But with the center seam and the cushioned insole part of the monofin, she didn't have that kind of discomfort at all. So if you're somebody who suffers from chronic foot pain and you still want to swim the dolphin kick like a mermaid, then I would highly recommend this monofin for you. Now, getting back to my experience swimming in the tail, I really liked this monofin a lot. Even though the pool didn't allow us to swim in our mermaid tails, they did let us swim in the monofins, so I got a good amount of practice in with this particular tail. Again, I'm powerful at swimming. I've always been a very strong swimmer, and I'm used to the power and propulsion of the Finnish shooter monofin that's inside my Finfolk Productions Mythic tail. This monofin really gets the job done. I was able to swim a great distance in only 7 kicks, and I found that my banking turns and sharp turns were really sharp. I have included some footage shot by Mermaid Jenny on her GoPro. Now, 2 disclaimers. One, it's very weird swimming without a tail skin on, so I apologize that you can see my knees. I don't like looking at that particular clip, even though it does show off just how good this monofin is. And second, the water was only 3 feet deep, so I couldn't use my core as much, so there's a lot of knee action. I don't typically swim like that, but I mean, I'd rather hit my knee against the concrete floor of the pool than my core, so just be mindful of that. So I'll include those clips in the end of the video as well. So overall, I really love this monofin. Out of the 3 Fin Fun monofins I have, the original, the second newest one, and then the amp. The amp is definitely my favorite. I recommend this for any swimmer who's looking to up their game. If you want a faster kick, if you want more control over your swimming, and you want a really comfortable fit and have your feet securely inside, then this is the monofin for you. This retails right now for $59.95. Fin Fun is having a sale on their monofins on their site, so I do recommend that you pick this up if you want to be a more powerful mer in the water. Thanks again, and I hope to see you again soon in 2019. Stay tuned for lots more cosplay videos, mermaid stuff, and as much content as I can pack in. I had a great year on YouTube in 2018, and I'm hoping that I can keep rolling on along in the new year. Thanks again, and see you soon. Bye-bye!